What's up, YouTube? I'm posting this video for Sick Without Use for how to cure about emperor scorpions. Hope you like the vid, and for anybody else that need to know, hope you enjoy the vid too. Let's get to it.
So mainly for emperor scorpions, what you probably need most likely is the substrate. The substrate, a good substrate you should use is Ecors. How to make it, I might show you a video how to make it, but all you have to do is get the brick, put it in boiling water for at least 30 minutes, and let it all expand. Put it in a separate bowl where you get it all, and then just dump it in the tank. That's all really what you need to do. But for the extras, you can use that for other pets if you have any. But it's a lot that comes with one thing, so just be prepared for that if you use it. But yeah, you'll want to use mostly all of it though. Use at least 6. Build it all the way up to at least 6 inches of it, so they can burrow, because they love to burrow. And make sure it's moist all the time, because it does dry out. But what you can do to avoid it from drying out, just get a big cup of water and just spread it, throw it all on it. Make sure it keeps it moist. Keep squishing it with your hand, and that should keep it really moist when you see it drying out. Mr. Caves a lot, because they're tropical animals. You can get some leaves in their tank to make, if you want to, you can get some leaves in their tank to make it look more wild, in the wild. Provide, if your house is more than one, provide 2 burrows, 2 high spots, just in case, or so they can get away from each other at least once in a while. Right here I got a big burrow right here, a big high spot right there, and one right here. Provide a water dish, even though they don't drink a lot of water, but just still do it anyway, because you don't want to dehydrate your animal. But they get most of their water from the prey they eat, or most of the fluids. But yeah, what they eat mainly is mostly everything. They eat except for fruit, but meat, they eat mealworms, superworms, waxworms, crickets, pints, however you say it for the mini crickets, large crickets, locusts, grasshoppers, worms. They mostly eat everything. They're not picky eaters. But make sure you watch for their diet, because you don't need to dust them off with any calcium thing. But make sure you watch for that, because they can get overweight and they do die fast. They don't live for that long. They live up to 8-7 years. But you don't want to kill your scorpion early. You want to have it for a long time. So just watch the diet. Feed it 3 times a week or 4. You don't really need to feed them like that. They don't really eat that often, but they do eat when they have to. What else? Keep the temp between 82, 84. They don't really need it to be that hot. They don't really need an infrared bulb, a heat bulb. All they really need is this one right here. It looks blue, but it's really purple. Doesn't give off that much heat. As you can see, it doesn't even look lit. It doesn't even give off a lot of light. All they need is a little heat. At night you can drop the temperatures to 74, 75. And the interesting thing about them, if you don't know this, but I'm just giving it to you, if you shine a light on them at nighttime, they turn to a greenish aqua color. It's cool. It's tight. I really like it. If you watch them at nighttime, how they walk and observe them, it's really tight, really cool, and how they move and all that. Just a couple of ways to show you if your thing is overweight. If you start seeing your scorpion not just dragging his tail, because normally I have the tail up and curled, you just start seeing them dragging it, start not moving a lot, not active, that's a sign of obese. That means they're overweight. You should probably stop feeding them that much or they will die. If you plan on picking them up, do not pick them up a lot, because you can stress them. That will kill them too. But if you can pick them up once in a while, but do not be scared when you pick them up, because they're gonna claw you if you're like kind of sketchy with them when you handling them. They don't usually sting. They don't sting at all most of the time. The emperor scorpion usually claw you for anything with their claws. They're huge pincers. But yeah, but if you plan on handling them, do not handle them roughly, because you will have a dead scorpion soon, because you're stressing him or her out, and you don't want that. But yeah, you got the background, got a little tropical background, and I just changed the setup, and I really like it, and I think they really like it too. It's better than the last one. I had the wrong substrate, my fault on that, and changed it immediately. They really like this one. They got their own burrow going back there. I love the burrow. That's one thing they like to do. But yeah, that's the information on imps. Hope you get a lot out of it. And to the people on YouTube, and I'm keeping you up to date with the vids. Peace out.